The MacIver Institute and the Americans for Prosperity Foundation held an It's Working Town Hall Forum in Waukesha County on Saturday.
We're not here today to talk about politics. Instead, we are here to separate the rhetoric from the reality on what the budget reforms championed by Governor Scott Walker and passed by the legislature have done for our state.
Over 1,000 people from southeast Wisconsin attended. They heard how recent budget and labor reforms impacted state and local spending. After watching the 9-minute It's Working video, local and state lawmakers addressed the crowd.
So if you imagine that Democrats were in united control of state government, Jim Doyle was the one at the negotiating table with the unions, giving away our tax money on your behalf. And he sat down with the unions and he said, we'd like you to pay about $4 more a month for your health insurance. $4 a month, $1 a week. Does anybody here want to guess whether or not the union said we would be happy to take that, or did they say no? They said no. This is a much smarter than average room. They said no. So what happened was the Democrats said we're going to continue to negotiate, and they negotiated for a year and a half trying to get that $4. You know what happened in September of 2010? The unions got up from the bargaining table and said, we are going to wait until after the election because we think Tom Barrett will give us a better bargain than your $4 deal. That's what they did. They left the bargaining table. And you know what happened? We won the election.
A Q&A gave the audience a chance to bring up specific concerns, or, like this state employee, a chance to get some things off his chest.
Thank you. I'm Randy Reading. I do work with the Department of Natural Resources, so therefore I am a state employee. I just want to share with you some of the experience I had in terms of, and the things I contemplated over with regards to whether I was being treated fairly. First of all, my union did not care about the workers. Their initial plea was to rally people around the idea that they would pay nothing additional for their benefits. And it was only until they realized that public opinion was against that they thought it was correct for public employees to do so, that they turned it into a collective bargaining issue. Bottom line is that I pay $201 a month for family care with no deductible. I have sick leaves which I accumulate and carry over until retirement. I can use to pay for that very nice benefit for both myself and my wife. The other thing is that many of my friends, keep in mind that the public employees are not the same as public unions. The public unions spread rumors, such as an example, we cannot guarantee that your sick leave, blah, 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 will not be attacked by Governor Walker, when physically it made no sense because they were mostly aiming for things that would give immediate relief. The other thing is I had furlough days, salary that was taken away by Governor Doyle and given back by Governor Walker. So I'd like to thank I'd like to thank the taxpayers of Wisconsin for my benefits, and I'm not getting ripped off. And please, 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 please go to your friends, neighbors, and relatives and tell them on my part, please allow me to have the right to choose whether I want to contribute to a union or not. Thank you.
Organizers say that based on the overwhelming success of the forum, additional events may soon be held in other communities across Wisconsin. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.